And I'm literally just going to, oh, that looks so, look at that. Oh my gosh. It looks so. Welcome to the Lazy Lock channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. And if you're a returning subscriber, as usual, thank you for your subscription and welcome back to the channel. So first and foremost, happy 2024, happy new year. I hope that you brought in the new year in a peaceful, safe, and just enjoyed the ambiance of what the new year brings, and all success and blessings to whatever you are looking to do in this 2024. So as promised, I am in this video going to show you all how to apply Tinsel to your locks. So if you follow me on IG, or if you are here and you see my short, on New Year's Eve, I made a reel and I made a short showing you all how I stepped into 2024 with Tinsel on my locks. For those of you who don't know, Tinsel, aka fairy hair, is kind of like a cosmetic metallic material. It's also kind of like holographic, as you can see, and it's so beautiful on Microlocs. All right, if you could get into it, like, it's just gorgeous, and it goes down the length of my locks. So it goes all the way down, and I'm going to show you how to do it. This method is not even really a method because you're going to be making this. Now, you can buy Tinsel on Amazon and it's fairly cheap, but labor of love, when you got locks, like, it's something about putting your hands in your hair and really like going through the process and making something that is uniquely yours for your locks. So like I said, you can go on Amazon. They already have Tinsel clip-ins that you can buy readily and just clip it in. But I'm going to show y'all how to do it, and it's going to be fun. Like, it's going to be really fun to get your hands and kind of like, I don't know, it kind of like brings me back to like arts and crafts time. But let me show you what it looks like offhand. So this is what it's going to look like. All right. I actually made this, and what it is Tinsel on a bobby pin. But it's so simple to make. And literally, I made this by just using 4 things. So I have the bobby pin, which is here, the actual Tinsel, and double-sided 3M tape. Double-sided tape. Now, you can also seal the bobby pin with like a super glue or something like that, which I did here. That's why it's kind of like white, as you can see. But you literally don't even have to like use super glue to seal anything. I just did it because I wanted it to be secure. If you don't want to buy the Tinsel already on a clip, you have to get the Tinsel hair. I have some packets of Tinsel hair right here. I got these from my local beauty supply store. I paid literally like $5 for each pack. So this is one color I have. This is like a pink, shimmery pink. I have a purple, like a deep purple. I have a blue. I have a green. I have a red. And I also have a gold. This color right here is a multicolor. I only have like 1 pack of this, but this is a multicolor, so it comes with all of these colors in 1 pack. But I'm gonna do a blue, since I'm wearing a blue shirt. Really be careful with this, because once it's out the pack, I can honestly say it can get very, very tangled. Like, that's the hardest part with this Tinsel, is keeping it like untangled. And especially if you're doing it longer, like, this is not that bad, but if you're doing it like longer, it can get tangled. So I would suggest that when you're doing this, you be kind of intentional of what I'm about to show you, so that way you won't make any mistakes in tangling your Tinsel up. So what you'll need is your Tinsel, and you need double-sided tape. This is double-sided Scotch 3M tape. I love 3M. I think 3M makes the best tape. So this is double-sided. And it's double-sided. You want it double-sided because one side is going to be flat against the bobby pin, and then the other side is what's going to hold the tinsel and affix it to the bobby pin, if you get that. So tinsel, 3N tape, you need scissors, preferably a sharp scissor. So a hair scissor will work really well just because you want it to be precise. So when you're cutting the tape, you can have a really good precise cut. And your bobby pin. So for this, you don't want to just use any bobby pin. I ordered these bobby pins off Amazon, and as you can see, it's flat. It has two sides. It do have a curve to it. You could kind of like bend the curve up if you want. It's going to take a little bit of strength, but this is the bobby pin that you want. Okay. You don't have to get it off of Amazon, but as long as the bobby pin has a flat surface and it has some surface space, it can work. You might also want a comb as well, so you can comb through your tinsel. So let's get started. Would y'all want me to like put this all on the desk to show y'all? I think that would be better. I think I'm going to set this up to where I can literally show y'all like my hands working. So let me do that right now. I've already taken the tinsel out the package, and this is what it looks like when you take it out. It's very thin, very, very thin. So the easiest way to do this is to take your bobby pin, right? Once you get your bobby pin, you're going to put your double-sided tape on your bobby pin. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And you're just going to put it along the length of the bobby pin. And you want to be careful not to get the side that the tinsel is going to stick on. You want to keep it as sticky as possible. So once you get that, now you're going to go in with your scissors and you're going to precisely cut the excess tape off. Get as close as you can to the bobby pin and just cut the excess. Just cut it off. It's going to be a little sticky, so be prepared for that. I actually shouldn't have the tinsel there because if that gets on the tinsel, it's a wrap. So you want to be as cautious with this as possible. And just take it off, trim it off as much as you can. Okay, so that's good for now. Okay, so it should look like this. So I'm gonna set this down, and now we're gonna work on the tinsel. Actually, let me put it to the side. So this tinsel is very delicate. It can get tangled very, very fast. So I suggest you use a rat tail tooth comb and kind of just use the comb to navigate the tinsel. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, or what you would want to do, is you want to make sure that the tinsel is straight and all the hair that you're gonna use is in alignment with each other. Okay, you can take it out of the bunch. I think that's what I'll do. So mine came zipped like this. So what you want to do is just slide it out. And this is what it looks like, okay? Once you get that, depending on how long your locks are, I'm just gonna fold this on top of each other like so. And I'm just gonna cut it. Well, actually, I don't want to cut it because my locks are long. So let me just do it this way. Okay, I'm not gonna cut it. I lied. Sorry, y'all. What I am gonna do though is gather them all together, and I'm gonna comb it and untangle it as much as possible. Now, what you really want is for all your tinsels to be in alignment with each other. Like, it should look like this, okay? It should look like this. So once you get it like this, you want to lay it flat on the surface that you're going to be working on. And there's going to be a lot of combing. So you want to hold it down with one hand, and then you want to comb up and down, okay? Like, see how easy it is to get, and you don't want nothing sticky on your fingers, nothing, because it can get messy, all right? So make sure, like I have double-sided tape. You want to make sure nothing sticky is on your fingers at all, because it will stick. See, these little pieces of tape, it will stick. The concept is you just want to add the tinsel onto the pin. Whatever sticks, sticks. Whatever doesn't, doesn't. Once it sticks, remove the tinsel. Cut. And do it again. Just roll it on the pin like such. Whatever sticks is gonna stick. Whatever doesn't stick is not gonna stick. Okay? You just want to keep doing this until all of it is there and you don't feel any stickiness. Okay? At this point, whatever tinsel is left over, you kind of might want to trash it because it's going to be hard to get it tangled. But then you're going to go in with your scissor again, and then you're going to cut the excess tinsel off. Okay. Now at this point, you just want to go through and comb it. I'm just going to take this extra tinsel off. It's pretty much trash at that point. You could reuse it like I said, but more than likely it's going to be trash. So as you can see, it's smooth, and whatever else is sticking out, literally just trim it. Okay. So once you have it done, you're just going to pull away the excess tinsel to the side. And at this point, you can add the super glue at the top. I'm not going to do it in this video, but this is where you would add the super glue. And that, my friends, you're done. Like, this was super simple. This is how I made it. And look at that. Now I'm going to put it in my hair to show y'all what it looks like once it is on your Microlocs. Okay, y'all. So hopefully y'all saw that clear how I made the actual tinsel on the bobby pin. And this is what it looks like after it's done. And you could always cut it to the length of your locks. But of course, since I have longer locks, I just left it the length. And you just gotta like kind of play around with it, because this stuff could get so tangled and it can become like a real mess. So take your time, don't rush it, and be prepared to waste a lot of other tinsel. Like this I can actually use, which is good. But when I first made my first one, this one right here, I wasted so much tinsel that I couldn't use it. So just know that there's gonna be some to waste, and they're cheap. So even if you make a mistake, it should be fine. So now I'm going to take out this clip. Let me show y'all. This is how it's in there. See? So I'm gonna take this one out and I'm gonna replace it with the one that I just made. This one is all busted up, but it still got the job done. Okay. I've always had this, like even before I got locked, is a detangling comb. Now I know that they do have like a Sisterlocs, Microlocs, specialized brush comb, but this works fine for me, so I continue to use it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm literally just gonna go down the length of my locks like I did in the reel and just make everything smooth, because the smoother your locks are, the smoother that this is going to be once you put it in. Once I got that smoothed out, I'm then gonna take either with a comb or with your finger. I'm just gonna use my finger, and depending on where you want it. Okay, so the trick is, like, for it to really shine through, you don't want to have too much hair or too much locks over your tinsel. So let's say I have a middle part, right? My middle part is already here. What I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna put it and angle it like this. You angle it like this, it could fall kind of like cascading in the front of your locks. So I'm just gonna do that. It's gonna make just, it doesn't have to be perfect. As long as you're not snagging none of your locks, you should be good. So, okay. I think that's even too much. Okay. So once you do that, right, then you're gonna just put it to the side. Now, what I did in the reel is I actually went in and I used a flat iron to make the locks more straight. Now, I'm not going to do it in this video because I already flat ironed this section, but this is optional. You do not have to do this. You do not have to use a flat iron or heat on your locks. I prefer to do it because it just makes it more wispy and it just blends in a lot more. But this is an optional step. But I would say that if you are going to do this, please, 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 please use a heat protectant, okay? Use a heat protectant, protect your locks as much as you can, and do not go on such high heat. I use the 410 on this flat iron. You don't even have to go that high. I could have been good with like a 325, 350, but I kind of just wanted to do one pass, so I increased the temperature. Again, this is optional. So if you were to flat iron it, you will want to flat iron this part right here, okay? Just the top layer that's gonna lay over the tinsel. Now it's time to apply it. So what you wanna do is you wanna get your comb and you wanna just give it one pass, like a final pass through to make sure it's not knotted. And then you want to open your bobby pin. Now, this is where if you have nails, it will definitely help. At least with this bobby pin, you got to kind of keep it open. And you want to position your fingers to where you're not smashing the tinsel. As you can see with the other one that I had, this one, I was using my fingers and it was like smashing it and stuff. It's still... This is a mess. It still worked, but you just want to be cautious of it if you want to use it multiple times. So I'm just going to go in, hold it like such, and I'm going to go right in under where I made that part. And I'm just going to slide it in like such. Once I slide it in, this is where this comb comes in. And I'm literally just going to blend it in with my locks. Now you see, because I already flat ironed it, did you see how like, oh, that looks so pretty. Nobody can't deny it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It looks so good. And then the final piece is putting the hair, because you want hair to cover this. And you're going to just put it over it. And that's it. And obviously, if your roots if you need a retwist, it will look even better because it's going to cover your roots. And look at that. That is literally how you do it. Oh, gosh. How did I do? I mean, there's some short pieces there, but listen, this is how you do it, y'all. Give your locks a little bit of pop. This is a shorter one. So, I mean, it's just going to end right here, right? But if you have shorter locks, you could do it with a shorter tinsel. Just cut it according to your locks. And y'all, that is it. Okay, this is it for the tutorial. Hopefully you was able to follow along and you can do this. It's your lock journey. You always hear it a lot, but you want to make it yours. Okay, yes, you can buy the clips at Amazon. They're probably like 20 pieces for, I don't know, like $10. So it'll work out cheaper. So if you don't want to go through the hassle and do what I just did, you can definitely just go on Amazon and get the clips and be good. But I really like the bobby pins because it's just like sleek. Like even up close, you really can't even tell. Like you can't even really tell that is a bobby pin. Okay. So hopefully y'all like this video. Go out, get your tinsels, put some sparkle in your locks. And if you really want to spice it up, like if you really want to take your tinsel to the next level, what you can do is the same section that you put the tinsel, you actually could go in with like a hair paint wax and literally color those locks with the hair paint wax and then have the tinsel like bring out the metallic on it. Actually, let me show y'all because I do have a blue hair paint wax. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I don't know where's my royal blue hair paint wax. It's somewhere. I have like every color in this hair paint wax. But if you really wanted to take it to the next level, you could literally just use this and apply it to your locks. And then just add the tinsel as like the metallic-y holographic part. And it will look really, really nice. I'll probably do this down the line and feature it in like a reel, a short, or a video. I'm not going to do it now because it can get quite messy. But you get the idea. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you really like the video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Where over here, I do creative things with my locks. And I'm very unruly with my locks sometimes as well. But that's it, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Happy New Year's again. Be safe. Take care. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.